Hi, welcome to Marlene at Home. And I'm Marlene, the Adult Services Supervisor at the North Carroll branch of the Carroll County Public Library. Today, I guess I could call this 2021 Discoveries or 2021 Gift Discoveries. Even though last year was crazy, it still overflows into this year, and we're still doing a lot of things very different from normal. Today, I've been putting lots of boxes away. Last week, I showed you how I undecorated from Christmas to winter decor in my dining room. This morning, I was taking all those boxes down to the basement. And you only saw about a third of the boxes that I needed for the dining room. And then also, I've been bringing up boxes for other rooms and hiding them in a guest room for when I want to undecorate the other rooms. But, I don't know, maybe it's not like this at your house. But at this house, and in my life, there's a lot of funny things that happen related to our gifts this year, and some not so funny. But one of them was my daughter Megan. I bought her gift right off. It was the first gift I bought. And I was so glad to have something she really wanted, some different kinds of makeup, some things she really wanted, and I bought it early and I had it. And as soon as it came, I thought, I'm going to wrap it, because I had just gotten my gift from the North Carroll branch. The staff there gave gifts, and so I had this lovely bag and paper, and I was like, oh, I'll just put it right in here and put it right under the tree. It'll be all ready, it'll look great, and I haven't done a thing. Well, and I just left the tag on here that says Fun and Festive, and I thought that was great for my grandsons because they always check the tags to see if it's anything for them and they want to shake it, take it apart. And so anyway, we put it under the tree. Come Christmas, we could not find the gift for Megan that I was looking for. Since then, I've searched high and low, upstairs, downstairs, out in the garage, in the basement, you name it. Today, in putting the gifts away from the tree, this is sitting right out in front. We've all seen it every day, but because it didn't have a tag on it, I finally found Megan's Christmas gift. This is the last Christmas gift that I have to find that I wanted to give for Christmas. So hooray for this one. But 2 days ago, we got this gift in the mail. On on Black Friday, I bought my husband and my son-in-law on a big sale it's called Wand Vac, old-fashioned dustbuster, only fancier and more expensive now. They were half price, Bed Bath & Beyond. I ordered them, what was that, November 22nd, 7th, something like that. They were shipped December 1st, but we never saw them. I have called and called and called. They were shipped December 1st. They've been stuck in New Jersey. They've been stuck here. 3 times they've told me, the shipping companies have told me that they will be arriving the very day that I call. Hasn't happened. And then at one point, Bed Bath & Beyond gave me a whole new sent them. We've never seen them. But this week, this Thursday, 2 days ago, Brad and Paul got their Christmas presents. So, and I even used it this morning cleaning up. Paul asked me if it was a gift I bought for me or a gift I bought for him. I guess that's still to be decided. Some other gifts, new technology that I need to learn. I was dying to get this. This is earphones, wireless earphones, and so I really want them, but it's every day like, well, I don't want to read all that and learn all that yet today. And the same with, I wanted a speaker that works with my cell phone. And, you know, it's just going to take time. I tried to talk Paul today into reading it, setting it all up for me, and just telling me the easy steps, and he thought I needed to learn it, to use it myself. Really? Anyway, then there's been some stories that have made me very angry. There's not many things that make me angry, but there have been today and a few days ago some things that happened that just made me grit my teeth. One was I've had all my gifts piled up. I grew up where we didn't touch our gifts for like weeks after Christmas, and so I'm still into that habit. I had my gifts really piled high because you've seen our dog Cooper. And I'm surprised he's not around. Cooper, are you nearby? Cooper? Okay, guess he's not. Anyway, I told you a few weeks ago, he has been excellent. After chewing everything in our house, it seems like he reminds me of like a little boy before Christmas. oh, Santa's coming, I must change my ways and be good. So I was telling people, like, he has really matured. He's a year old now. He's not chewing things like he was, and for like 6 or 8 weeks, no. I had a high pile of Christmas gifts in front of the fireplace, one small gift on top of the fireplace of jewelry that someone very dear gave to me, and he chewed it. I don't even want to think about it. It was so aggravating to me. It's lucky he's still here. But I thought, well, one failure, you know. Today, and I'll show you pictures. I'll stop right after this and insert some still pictures of the crimes. Maybe not that one. There's nothing left. But anyway, I had said to Paul, well, you know, we've really been talking about needing a rug in our laundry room, because sometimes you come in, your feet are wet, or the dog's feet are wet, and then the next person comes in, they're not expecting it to be wet there, and you kind of can take a slip. So I said after Christmas, maybe we should get that laundry room rug now. You know, one of those narrow, longer ones, and sure enough, we got one. It's working fine, working fine. Today, this morning, Cooper chewed my new laundry room rug. Took me a while. I said to Paul, you better go deal with him. I don't think it's safe for me. I just was beside myself that he chewed something else good. But anyway, we move on. He's still here. Oh, here's the culprit. He did not want to come anywhere near me, but I finally grabbed him. He didn't even want me to hold him or pick him up, which is unusual. He just jumps at the chance to be held. But here is the rug chewer and the present chewer. Cooper. Yeah, don't give me kisses. You can see on the right of the laundry room rug by the scrub board and surrounding areas where Cooper has chewed my new rug. Another thing that I loved, one of my girls gave me a heated car seat that you plug into the, what do I want to call it, the little plug that you plug into your car inside to heat this heated seat. And I thought I followed all the steps correctly, but the next morning I went to go to work at the library and my car wouldn't start. You have to disengage every part of that, and my battery was dead. So that was a memorable gift and lesson that I learned from that. The first time I used the weighted blanket was a week ago, and I was sleeping in the guest room because I had been around someone who had tested positive for COVID. So I needed to be quarantined for my husband. I needed to get a COVID test and wait until I got the results, and it all turned out fine, and I could go back to work, and Paul and I didn't have to be on different levels or in different rooms. Anyway, in the guest room, I really missed, first of all, cuddling with my husband, but also my electric blanket. And one night I was so cold in there, I came down and got the weighted blanket, put it on, and it knocked me out, and I slept the whole night. And so I loved it. So now that I've moved back into my bedroom with my husband, I put the COVID blanket on, but the weighted blanket on, but there's one difference. We have a sleep number bed, and I'm like a number 25. I don't know, Paul's like a 65. You know, his is hard, mine is smushy soft, I should say. Anyway, I got in bed, and this swishy sleep number bed, and then the heavy cover. I felt like I was drowning, like, oh, can I get out, can I get out? But I've adjusted, and I've made some changes, and I really do like my weighted blanket, so that's good. Another thing one of my kids gave me was a heated neck massager, and you can use it plugged in, or you can use it, put into the plug in the car and use it that way. I will remember to unplug it all totally, though, if I use it in the car. One other thing that's been a little different this year is Christmas cards. Most of my Christmas cards did not arrive until after Christmas, and they're still arriving, and so you might be having that as well. Of course, I have to admit that I did not get mine out till I spent 3 days, New Year's weekend, doing my Christmas cards, and so I really tried to cut back, but I still sent like 180 hard copy, probably 200 and some email, and then I still have a chair of things that I need to find addresses for people. So I love to get Christmas cards. I love to keep in touch with people, but I know it's hard. But one of the things you could do, and these are just some of my Christmas cards because I have them displayed all around the house, like the scrapbooking ones and others, family, special cards from family, all the photo cards, I have those hanging on doorways, and so I love them, and then I keep them from year to year. One of the things that I like to do is to save them and pull one out. You could pull one out one a day or at dinner time. Around your table, talk with your family about that person, or I like to pray for that person or family. If it's fun, you might want to send them a text, and we're also busy at the holidays, but maybe on another day you could have a minute to text them, or surprise, surprise, write them a handwritten letter or a phone call, but just something to let them know that you're thinking about them. So ways to use Christmas cards throughout the year. I've talked about my Christmas memory book that I use, and it's just because I'm lazy or I'm busy, I don't know. I just get these plastic pages, and then I put my own Christmas letter in each year, and then I put other people's, a sample of my Christmas card, some recipes that I use. I included a bunch of COVID information this year, the things they gave me when I was tested. My mask is in here. Here's more COVID results. Things like that. I also put people that are very close to me, or my kids, when they get Christmas photo cards taken. I don't have room to save everybody's, I wish I did, but I will save my immediate family's photo cards and put those in there. So another way just to extend Christmas, another way, gifts that keep on giving. I thank you again for joining Marlene at Home again this week. I just can't thank you enough for being the audience and coming back and watching, and the audience keeps growing, and it just keeps amazing me. And so just recently I was contacted by a local newspaper, so you might be seeing Marlene at Home in the newspapers. I don't know, maybe they got the information and it won't go any further than that, but we'll see. And so anyway, I've heard from people that I haven't heard from years, as well as strangers. The comments have been wonderful, and so I can't thank you enough. Thanks again for joining Marlene at Home.